Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Ray from Rated R Reviews, and I know I haven't released a video in a little bit. New job and everything, and I'm just trying to, work. Anyway, got bills and cool stuff to buy. Anyway, so I have been watching a couple of movies here and there. Some of the new releases I haven't really been too interested in, so I kind of went back throughout the year to see if there was anything interesting that I would be into, that I missed, that would spark an interest. Okay, and since there's all this talk about Joaquin Phoenix coming back to acting, and I know he supposedly he retired at one point for a little while, and so he came back with a film called "You Were Never Really Here." Okay, now in this movie, Joaquin Phoenix, who is by all means a highly respected actor, Methodist actor, great actor. I never saw him do anything that was bad. He's been in the news a lot lately because he's portraying the comic book villain, the legendary comic book villain of the Joker. Now, the Joker is my personal favorite villain, as he is the favorite villain of millions of people out there anyway. And since everybody loves the Heath Ledger or 99.9% of people in the world love the Heath Ledger performance of the Joker, and Jack Nicholson's performance, and Jared Leto's performance. But he didn't get enough time, so I can't really judge it. But now you have Joaquin Phoenix playing the Joker, and there's a lot of hype. I'm extremely excited to see what this man does with this film, with this character, to see how it comes out. I know his performance will be great. I just don't know, would it be Heath Ledger level? You know what I mean? But anyway, enough about the Joker. This is a movie review on You Were Never Really Here. It's a film directed by Lynn Ramsey. She made a couple of other movies. The only one that comes to mind is something called Rat Catcher or Rat Trapper. Another dark film. I haven't really caught it. It's on my queue list. I'm gonna try to catch it. Okay, so in the movie You Were Never Really Here, Joaquin Phoenix plays a character by the name of Joe, who's like this semi-retired detective, or really he's like this self-employed detective. He's like a freelancer. You can almost kind of call him a hero, a superhero in a way, vigilante. And he's hired by the senator to find his daughter, who he believes was kidnapped and put into this sex trafficking ring. It's a horrible story, horrible content. And by I mean horrible, I mean the thought of it, not the execution of it. Because this movie is hard hitting, and when I say there are some very dark visuals, some very dark scenes, some very dark performances, especially Joaquin Phoenix, it's a great freaking movie. I can't take anything away from this movie that isn't that isn't a positive toward a horrible situation. You know what I mean? So Joe is Joaquin Phoenix's character is Joe, and he's having these mental images of his past and his current life, and there's a future context, and it's kind of like a complicated thing with him. He's trying to save this little girl, while at the same time he's trying to save his humanity, because he's kind of losing faith in people because they're doing these horrible things. There's this soft, gentle appeal and allure to Joaquin's character. He's just like this like chubby bearded guy and with a cap, and he's kind of small, but he takes no shit from anyone. He can be civil, he can be nice, he can be kind, and then all of a sudden just blow up in this explosive amount of rage where he just takes a ball peen hammer and just like whacks people, period. There are scenes that are brutal. I mean, just go watch the freaking trailer for this movie, and you'll be like, what? Because they showed little snippets of the brutality. Gotta give it up to Joaquin Phoenix in this performance. His character is just mentally unstable, then comes back to mentally stable, and goes back and forth with the things that he has to do. You kind of get lost in the storyline. You get lost in what's going on, and you kind of think about it like later in the movie, like, did this scene really happen, or was he imagining it? And it's like a mental fuckery. What the hell? Later, it makes sense. He has this rapport with his mom, and that story arc continues in a very weird way, and it's just this dark story with some long pauses of great character development, great character background, and then these bursts of violence that are justified. That's the important thing. Every bit of violence that happens in this movie happens for a reason, and it's justifiably great. It's not just, oh, we're gonna blow this. It's not like a freaking Michael Bay movie where he just blows a bunch of shit up and all of a sudden, like, oh, you look cool, dude. No, there are things that happen in this movie, like a hammer to somebody's head, a gunshot to the face, but it's done because it's the only way to get through the scene. So the violence is necessary. Guys, if you're into like these dark, cerebral, violent movies that have a couple of little jokes here and there that seem even funnier because of the situation that it's in, then you guys are really gonna enjoy this movie. It's called You Were Never Really Here. Okay? Joaquin Phoenix, man, if this is just like a touch of what Joaquin Phoenix is gonna bring to the Joker character, I'm all for it, y'all. This is Ray from Rated R Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Seriously, watch the movie. That movie would stay in your head and make you think about things. Man. Peace.